Hey guys, happy Saturday. It's layout update time. I know it's been a couple of weeks, people freaking out and everything, thinking I just gave up and left, but I did not. I've just been kind of, well, doing a whole bunch of other stuff, and really thinking, giving a little bit of time to really think through what I was going to do with the layout over here. Now, obviously, this section here is not going to change. This is, the original one. And then we've got the yard here, and you can kind of see why I haven't been doing any videos in a couple weeks, because I can't get in here. This is, there's a roll of paper right there. And with the orange section moved into, kind of shoved in here, I can't really get in here to do any operations or anything like that, which kind of sucks because I'm missing it. But it has given me a little bit of time to consider what I'm going to do. Let me kind of back out here. Yeah, I just washed the truck right there, went off-roading. That's one of the other things I've been doing. But you can see there's not a lot of space here. And I actually considered just getting rid of orange altogether. Honestly, I did that crossed my mind. I was just like, you know what? I can take all the scenery off of it and kind of reuse it in the other parts of the layout. I kind of almost convinced myself, yeah, that's kind of a good idea. And then I'll have some extra track and, trees and, some buildings and stuff like that. But then I was like, but I like orange and I like the way I have it set up and I don't want to lose it. So that quickly went out. So here's what I am going to do. And I got the tape measure out and I started kind of looking around over here. Now, let me try to kind of step back here a little bit just so you get the bigger picture. So yeah, right over here, I've got the walkway. You can see the washer and dryer. And then we have the doorway that goes out the side of the garage right there. So I got the tape measuring out and I measured the entire length of orange, which is, right there to there, to the end here. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right over here, right where the paddle board is, right up against the wall. I measured it all out and it'll fit perfectly because it is kind of an L-shaped right there. And we'll just swing this whole thing around so that the little portion will be out across the doorway right there, which I'll get to that. But the main portion will be sitting right over here. And it'll go pretty much from the wall over to, well, I measured right about where that little tag is on the dryer right there. So that'll fit in perfectly. Plus, all of this junk I have over here is really just that. It's kind of that junk that piles up that you never use, or every once in a while. Like there's our old rocking chair with, paintings that I did years ago, and there's a few boxes. There's an old computer table on there that really isn't being used other than to hold up the rest of the junk, So that's what my plan is. I'm going to be moving this over. We're going to be keeping orange. It's going to be over here, but then our little section here, let me swing this around so I can actually get in here, but our little section that has the bridge right here, this is where the door is going to be. The doors are going to be up against the door right here, and so this is going to change. I'm going to have to cut this somehow and do a, boop, lift up, put down, take out, whatever, across the doorway, because that door opens in, and I need to obviously get in and out of here like so. So don't know what I'm going to do right there, but this is basically where the the Santa Ana River kind of bridge thingy is. So so that's it. But then anyway, the rest of orange is going to be sitting right over here, and I kind of like this. This is probably the best idea I've had, or at least the best solution. And by the way, I know all the people, they've been giving me all sorts of suggestions, turning it, flipping it upside down, raising the whole thing up into my attic, into the ceiling, doing all sorts of stuff like that. I know, thank you very much. And, unless you're sitting here, you don't really get the kind of big picture and actually kind of see it firsthand. None of those ideas really would fit. And I think my solution right there will fit perfectly, because what we'll end up doing is just cutting a little hole right back here, toot, toot, and then off we go across the bridge, and then orange will be sitting all back here, all the way down there, just past the just past the washer right on top. And then, you know, it can actually keep a whole bunch of junk still underneath the layout. I mean, that's kind of the way it is out here. There's like, there's just all sorts of stuff, boxes and this and that and everything like that. And yeah, so that is the plan for this week. I'm going to be doing that because I need a little bit of help because this thing's kind of big and I'm getting a little, you know, winded moving stuff around. And so I don't know exactly when I'm going to get it finished, but I want to get it done soon, and at least I'm going to start kind of clearing all this crap out of here. We'll get all this stuff out of the way, and then kind of slide this thing in, and hopefully by the end of like you know, a couple weeks here, we'll have it all set and we'll actually have it connected across the doorway there. So guys, that is the plan. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not gone. I haven't given up. Don't worry about anything like that. I'm going to keep running over here. As a matter of fact, what I might do is I gotta take all the cars off of Orange before I start moving around. So I was thinking, you know what? I might take them and do a little ops video because I can reach around here and just grab them all and you know, set them off someplace else. We'll do a little I don't know, what do you call it? Little temporary storage run of the cars that are in Orange. And have a little bit of runtime there, you know, just so we can get something running on the layout, because it's been weeks since all this started. Plus I got to fix all my LED lights. This one's still flickering and working weird, and now I think I just unplugged one that runs back here, so that's not working. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm having fun with the truck. We went off-roading and all that kind of good stuff, and me and Benjamin, and you know, I do have an off-road channel. I haven't posted anything on it, but once I do, I'll share the link and so forth if you want to go check that out too. But anyway, that's it. I'm gonna get to work here cleaning all that crapola up over there so that I can get back to running trains over here. Gotta get rid of all this junk. All right guys, take care. I'll see you in the next video, whichever one it'll be. Bye.